welcome to another episode of Perfection. I'm Josh, and I'm here with a quick take car date, as close to one take as possible. Today we have a 2022 Toyota RAV4 LE all-wheel drive. This lists for $28,375. It is equipped with the $269 all-weather liner package that gives you all of your all-weather floor mats as well as cargo area, and along with delivery you're talking about a price just under $30,000 at $29,859. Do note this one does have aftermarket leather that's over the base cloth interior. It comes standard with a number of features. You got heated seats, you got rear vents, you've got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and if you're into Amazonians, they got you covered because Amazon Alexa is there. It has 17-inch wheels, 225 all-season tires. I'm fighting allergies, so I may cough my way through this. Just kind of going right into the top 5 likes and dislikes. What I liked about this car, value. I mean, you're talking about a vehicle under $30,000, which is increasingly hard to find. I had to say this, and I had to put it in my top 5s. Cup holders. If you like those big gulp cups that you're always afraid are going to topple over, the cup holders in this thing are 5 inches deep. So it's got you covered. Handling and ride. A very comfortable ride, almost supple. But yet the handling is very well. You go around a curve, it has way more grip than what you would have ever thought it would have. So ride and handling, surprisingly good. Seat comfort, you know, there's no controls. It's a base seat. You go forward, you incline, adjust the height or what have you, but the seats are very comfortable, very supportive for the kind of vehicle that it is. And then room. You'll see in the interior when I sit behind me, you know, I have about 4 inches of leg room in the back seat. You also have a good amount of shoulder room. So for the class of vehicle, I believe it's very roomy. Now for the top 5 dislikes. Plastic body cladding. When has that become such a thing? I mean, does somebody like study the ugliest parts of Subaru and go, oh, that's what we want to adopt? Almost like WRXs that get seemingly uglier every generation. Why? I always ask why. Why do that? Otherwise, it reflects a lot of the newer kind of Japanese styling. You know, whether you like that or not, clearly up to the buyer. But then just to run the effect that you're looking for with that, I just don't find it attractive. You could have put a little more effort into that. I know, excuse me, that they're kind of going for the kind of, you know, rough look. I don't know when plastic kind of made it where you think your vehicle's a little tougher than the one beside it, the Walmart parking lot. But the body cladding, I just can't get there. This maybe isn't a negative, I just found it surprising. So this thing has all kinds of different drive modes. You know, eco and normal, you're used to seeing that. Sport, which frankly I didn't feel really did much other than kind of make the engine sound more like an angry bee than what it already was. Then it has snow, rock and dirt, mud and sand. So it's not rock and then dirt, it's rock and dirt. Those two go together. Oh, and you can turn off the traction control. So if you put it into sport and turn off the traction control, nothing happens. You're not going to get tire spin with this. Remember, we're dealing with 203 horsepower. It's very peaky. That's at 6,800 RPM. there's just not a lot of torque, which is one of my other dislikes. This thing needs a little bit of torque. Once you're up and going and you're going down the interstate, you're not, I mean, it's a vehicle that's less than $30,000 and gets great gas mileage, but you're going to do okay. But down low is where you really feel it. At low speeds, it's starting out going up a hill from a stop. You know, it's going to take a while to wind up and get there. The infotainment integration, not great. As some of you may have seen reviews that I've done or comments I've made, I hate with the afterthought approach of just sticking the infotainment touchscreen just stuck on the on the dash. You know, luxury car makers started doing that 10 years ago. It always surprises me how bad ideas from luxury car makers that are 10 years old show up on everything else. It's like Volkswagen's latest creation of the Golf GTI, where you don't have a button for anything. Well, all the luxury car makers failed at that years ago, so let's bring it back on a simpler price vehicle and hope that people at that price point like it. So I just don't get it. The other one is almost like the engine modes. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I was like, why? So you have 2-inch dial to adjust your fan control, and then a little 3/4 inch button to adjust the volume of your radio. I'd rather have those two swapped. So let's sum this up. So we got a relationship score of 3 out of 5, meaning we can date a while, but I'm not gonna go to a family reunion and show it off. Solid vehicle. If I was at that price point and needed a vehicle of this sort, shop this. But it's just a couple strikes away. I could have almost got there with all the other kinds of little issues that I find, except for the sea of plastic. And I would have enjoyed my big gulp drink all the way. So that ends this review. Remember, if you like the review, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my infrequent updates. Thanks for joining us.